As some of you might know, we just hit 1,000 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. It has been amazing and I hope we keep growing. But for this video, since we hit a big goal, I wanted to make a special art piece, something that could sum up my 2021 journey on YouTube. So the way I did that was by making one big piece with other images from past videos I've already made. I had a lot of fun making this video and I wouldn't mind doing it again for future goals, maybe with some more characters next time. Anyways, with all that out of the way, enjoy the video. So to start off, I got this image from Envato Elements that I thought would be a good base for my scene. I began to quickly cut it out and fix up the edge with a grass brush. After that, I got the image that would be my mountains in the distance. I used the quick selection tool to cut it out from the sky because I would be changing that later. Once I got my sky in, I started fixing the mountains and hill to match it more. I also added some glow over the part that would be the sunset. Then to make things match a little more, I added some haze between the mountains and the hill. And the sky was feeling a little empty, so I added some stars on both the left and the right side. After my background was pretty much finished, I dropped in the two images that would be the centerpiece for this art. These two images are 1 and K, both of which I got from Envato Elements 3D Asset Library. The first thing I did to these was erase the bottoms with a grass brush to make it feel more planted to the ground. This step will be repeated throughout the entire video because the ground, well, it's grassy. Then to match these to the scene more, I used curves to fix the lighting and shadows. On top of the curves, I also applied a hue and saturation layer for highlights coming from the sun. After that, I changed the lights on both 1 and K from white and purple, and with light comes a lot of glow and particles. After that, I added in my first character. It was a robot I made in one of my recreating drawings videos. I matched the robot to the scene by using curves and some haze. I then added this phoenix I made in a different video. The phoenix was on fire, so it already had a lot of glow, but it needed more to fit the scene. Then I added this dragon really close to the letters to show some depth between the characters. I didn't like the position he was in, so I used Puppet Warp to change that. Then after that, I started making all the fur glow orange and yellow by making a solid color and changing the blend mode to linear dodge add. After that, I added some lights on the letter K coming off from the dragon. Next, I added a UFO from another video I made. I started by positioning it in the sky and using a curves to fix the lighting, and then I added a flare to make it look like the UFO was on. Then I added a realistic Stitch I made in another video. I started blending him into the scene by using curves and an exposure layer. And since there was a light source on his left and right, I would have to paint in the correct highlights. After Stitch was done, I added Master Chief from the last video. Same as before, blended him with curves and painted in the appropriate highlights using a hue and saturation layer. Highlights can be really hard to get right, so don't be scared to take your time and get them looking how you want. Also, I added some shadows to Master Chief, as well as shadows on the floor facing the opposite direction from the light source. Next, I added Boba Fett from another video I made. Again, same as always, curves, highlights, shadows, and so on. A lot of what Photoshop is repeated techniques for the desired outcome. Anyways, I'll stop talking and let you watch the rest of the video. Enjoy.